The Tale of Marisol, a lesson on values. In the pursuit of luxury, one may lose sight of the true treasures in life. The story of Marisol, a young woman living on a beautiful Caribbean island, serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of trust, loyalty, and the consequences of prioritizing material wealth over genuine relationships. Marisol, known for her beauty and charm, harbored dreams of a life filled with luxury. Her boyfriend Darius was a hardworking and devoted partner who dedicated his life to providing for her. He worked tirelessly, saving bits of his earnings to surprise her with small gifts, believing he could bring her happiness through his efforts. However, Marisol's desires extended far beyond what Darius could offer. But there was a desire for luxury. Marisol's longing for extravagant items, like diamond necklaces and designer bags, overshadowed her appreciation for Darius's hard work and love. The couple had conflict of values, which will later become very obvious. While Darius embodied loyalty and responsibility, Marisol's aspirations leaned towards superficiality and materialism. As Marisol gazed at her reflection, she began to question why she should settle for a modest life when she could have everything she desired. This internal struggle marked the beginning of her choices that would ultimately lead to her downfall. In her quest for a more glamorous life, Marisol made a fateful decision. She began visiting luxury hotels where wealthy tourists gathered, allowing them to believe she was single and interested in their attention. In exchange for her charm and allure, she received lavish gifts that filled her home but emptied her spirit. Seeking validation, Marisol's actions stemmed from a desire for validation and recognition, leading her to deceive those who genuinely cared for her. Hiding treasures, the gifts, which she hid from Darius, became a symbol of her betrayal and a stark contrast to the love he offered. As days turned into weeks, Marisol's collection of luxury items grew, but so did the tension in her relationship with Darius. He began to notice the discrepancies between her claims and the reality of her newfound possessions. But Darius was growing with suspicion. Darius, ever observant and loving, started to question the source of Marisol's extravagant items. His gentle inquiries were met with vague excuses, further deepening his concern. The disparity between her words and her actions created an emotional rift that neither could ignore. Darius's trust began to erode as he sensed that Marisol was hiding something significant. The emotional turmoil from the weight of suspicion affected Darius deeply, leaving him feeling hurt and betrayed even before he discovered the truth. The turning point came one stormy evening when Darius returned home early, intending to surprise Marisol. Instead, he found her in the company of a wealthy tourist, receiving an envelope filled with money. This moment shattered Darius's heart and marked the climax of their relationship. The confrontation between Marisol and Darius was fraught with emotion. Darius, feeling betrayed, sought answers while Marisol struggled to justify her actions. Their exchange highlighted the stark contrast between their values and the consequences of Marisol's choices. Darius's discovery of Marisol's deceit forced her to confront the reality of her actions and the impact they had on their relationship. The once vibrant love between them was now overshadowed by betrayal, leaving Darius heartbroken and Marisol filled with regret. In the aftermath of their confrontation, news of Marisol's actions spread throughout the island, leading to her isolation and the loss of friendships. The very things she had once coveted now felt like hollow reminders of her choices. Marisol's journey serves as a powerful lesson about the repercussions of prioritizing material wealth over genuine relationships. As she sat alone, surrounded by her expensive possessions, she realized that they brought her no joy or fulfillment. Instead, they became symbols of her betrayal and loneliness. Marisol's reputation suffered, and she found herself isolated from friends and loved ones who once cherished her. The luxury items she had sought to fill her life with meaning only served to amplify her loneliness and regret. Darius, on the other hand, chose to move on quietly. He did not seek revenge or tarnish Marisol's name. Instead, he focused on rebuilding his life and finding peace without her. His response exemplified maturity and resilience, contrasting sharply with Marisol's choices. The tale of Marisol and Darius conveys several important lessons about values, relationships, and the true meaning of happiness. Trust is foundational in any relationship. Once broken, it can be challenging to rebuild. Loyalty and commitment are invaluable. Pursuing superficial desires at the expense of genuine connections can lead to profound loneliness. True wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the love and support of those around us. Every choice we make has consequences. Marisol's pursuit of luxury led to her isolation, while Darius's integrity allowed him to find peace. As Marisol learned, the glitter of luxury means little when it costs you the warmth of love and friendship. The story serves as a reminder that while material possessions can bring temporary joy, it is the relationships we nurture that provide lasting fulfillment. In conclusion, Marisol's journey is a cautionary tale about the dangers of prioritizing materialism over meaningful relationships. While she sought to fill her life with luxury and glamour, she ultimately learned that the true treasures in life lie in trust, loyalty, and the warmth of genuine connections. The moral of her story resonates deeply. Luxuries can shine, but trust shines brighter.